So today we have the Dark Knight taking on the Man Without Fear. Batman versus Daredevil. Who wins? Let's find out. So, as a young kid, Matt Murdock was exposed to a radioactive isotope after saving a blind old man who was about to get hit by a truck that was carrying it. Due to this, he lost his eyesight permanently, but the rest of his senses were heightened tremendously, and he gained something called a radar sense. This radar sense acts as an echolocation. It allows him to see 360 degrees around him at all times. If he concentrates, he can hear something 5 miles away in a noisy New York City. And he can also hear people's heartbeat, meaning he can tell if they're lying or not for the most part. He's known as one of the best acrobats in the MCU, with his agility being on par with like Black Widows and Nightcrawlers. But it's not quite as good as Spider-Man's though, and he's fast enough to consistently dodge bullets. For a human, he's very durable. He's taken blows from the Hawk and just kept fighting. He's shown fear before, but his fearlessness is borderline sociopathic, which is why he's known as the Man Without Fear. He's a master martial artist, being a master of boxing, Muay Thai, Kung Fu, Judo, Aikido, Capoeira, Taekwondo, Eskrima, ninjutsu, and pro wrestling. He's a master of stealth and an expert marksman. His only weapons are his two Skarima sticks, which he can throw at enemies and has great accuracy in doing this. With his radar sense, he can bounce these off walls to hit opponents from the side or behind. His only weakness is sonic-based weapons. And in the other corner, we have the Dark Knight, Batman. After watching his billionaire parents get murdered, Bruce Wayne wanted revenge. When he could, he traveled the globe to achieve mental and physical perfection, and he achieved it. He's one of the best fighters in the DCU, being a master of 127 martial arts styles and pressure point fighting. He normally switches up his fighting style to remain unpredictable. He's a genius in having many degrees in science, engineering, and business, along with also being a master tactician, strategist, and detective. He wears a suit of armor that is said to be tear resistant and bulletproof, but it has shown to be pierced by bullets and stabs before. But it normally is resistant to those. He carries many gadgets such as batarangs, sonic batarangs, EMPs, smoke pellets, a bat cloth, freeze bombs, explosives, and a grappling hook. He's a master acrobat and master of stealth. He can bench press 1,000 pounds and move 2 tons with his feet. And he's a founding member and the leader of the Justice League. And despite just being human, he's gone against superhuman foes and beat them or nearly beat them before. So, they're both in peak physical condition, but Batman is stronger and Daredevil is more agile and slightly faster too. In terms of fighting skill, it's so fucking close, guys. Batman knows more styles, making him the technical better fighter, but it won't play a role at all because it's so close. And it's not even really an advantage. So, Batman is stronger, he carries many gadgets, and he's smarter overall. While Daredevil, he's more agile, he has his radar sense, along with his enhanced senses as well. So, what makes this fight interesting is that they're both human based heroes who don't kill, both are beyond great fighters, and they're both in peak physical condition, yet they're both have performed superhuman physical feats before. Daredevil has taken hits from Hawk and kept fighting, so he'll be able to take every hit Batman lands on him easily. Batman has beaten Nightwing almost every time, so Daredevil's greater agility won't affect him that much. Batman's slightly better skill won't play a role at all, as I said. Daredevil's Garima sticks will throw Batman off at first, but not for long. This is the game changer: Batman's gadgets and Daredevil's radar sense and enhanced hearing. Daredevil will be able to dodge many attacks from Batman due to his radar sense and hearing. The thing is, Batman is smart enough to realize that he's blind and using some sort of enhanced hearing. Knowing this, he'll pull out a sonic weapon like a sonic batarang to temporarily hurt and distract Daredevil, giving Batman his opening to knock out the Daredevil and get the win. Batman wins. Like and subscribe, all the great stuff. See y'all next time. Peace.